let's do a quick energy check-in. I'm gonna use the Jane Austen Tarot. I'm gonna do a collective energy and then I'll do all signs, Scorpio through Libra. Okay, I'm seeing the Four of Cups. There's an energy of like waiting around, maybe feeling a little bit bored, discontent, waiting to see what's gonna happen. There's a lot happening in the cosmos right now that is affecting all of us, everyone, and everyone individualistically. So if you're interested about what that collective energy is, I'm gonna be sharing some information about it in my newsletter this week. So go to my site and subscribe if that's something that you wanna do, or book a personal reading. You can always do that as well. Okay, I see an energy of like things balancing out, okay? Some of you is also talking about like a dating energy. We have King of Hearts, King of Cups energy. Water, 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 water. Okay, so this is about what's going on in terms of your inner emotional world. For a lot of you, this may have to do with things that develop like around, well, I'm getting like the new moon that we had at the beginning of the month, which I think was like November 1st, and the full moon that we just had on Friday, which was a full moon in Taurus. It was a super moon conjunct Uranus, the planet of surprises, disruption. So it may be like, you know, maybe there's things you thought you got over that you hadn't. Maybe there's past issues or feelings that are coming up. Again, all of this I'm gonna sort of outline in the reading coming up. We do also have this is what I was feeling too, King of Spades energy here, okay, which is the King of Swords, okay, and it's Emperor energy as well, which is actually a fire energy in terms of, you know, the Emperor energy is Aries in terms of a traditional tarot deck. This has playing card overlap, so that's why I'm saying spades, hearts, right? And then you have diamonds and clubs, of course. For some of you, I'm getting this like needing to sort of make a choice. Okay, so back to this energy of balance. It might be about choosing like a path, a direction, choosing a person, choosing how you kind of want to show up is the energy. Like, okay, so very much like with that King of Hearts, King of Spades, King of Swords, right? It's like mind, swords, heart, right? So there's a balance coming through there in terms of those two energies. So that's what I'm getting for now. That kind of feels like the energy that, you know, sort of, again, there's this bit of this slow moving or like discontent, things not really happening. So it feels like this is kind of the energy for the rest of the week. Look at that. The moon card literally showed up. So that's what I was getting, is that it's related to issues, thoughts, people, whatever it was that came up between the new moon, that 2-week span, okay, and the full moon that we just had. That's what it feels like it's related to. So let's do all signs, Scorpio through Libra. Someone has a lot of work. I do, so that's definitely a message for me. But it could be a lot of you too, right? Like trying to wrap up things as you close out the year. Scorpio, you have the Ace of Hearts, Ace of Cups. Pour into yourself, right? Especially it's your birthday season. So happy birthday to y'all. Sagittarius, y'all have the 10 of Swords, okay, which is the Judgment also. So again, in terms of this deck, because of the playing card overlaps, certain cards hold dual meaning. So you're making a choice or a decision about a cycle that you've been in for some time, Sag. That's all that I'm getting here, okay? I do get the sense of you or someone else being worried about walking away, or someone else walking away, or like leaving in some sort of way. Capricorn, you have the 10 of Cups, which is also the Wheel of Fortune. So very antithetical energy here, right? This talks about good things coming in on the horizon, right? This doesn't necessarily mean not good things, but this feels really, really good, right? So maybe it's like letting go of something in order to get that something better. That's often how it happens, right? Aquarius, ooh, your energy coming up here, Ace of Swords. What's your truth? What's the truth? Okay. Some of you may be faced with a truth right now. Someone may be telling you the truth. You may be telling the truth to someone else. Pisces, y'all have the eight of Pentacles. Like I said, work. Like I said, I know I have a lot of work, and it could be, you know, that, you know, there's things that you want to do that it's like, you know, I feel like the end of the year is a good time to, yes, wrap things up, but also really set yourself up for success for the next calendar year, right? Aries, you have your energy too. You have King of Clubs, so King of Wands energy, which is also the Magician. Making shit happen is what I just heard. You're putting a plan in place. You're diligently working. It's lovely. Keep doing that. Very also sort of creative and playful. I'm not really sure. What is this character doing in the card? Looks like sewing or writing something, but it feels like you're working on something creative, okay? That was Aries. Taurus, so y'all have the Sun, lovely, with the 9 of Clubs. So this is interesting, right? Because I'm going to read what it says here, because the 9 of Wands or the 9 of Clubs here is typically like the wounded warrior card, right? So it can talk about sort of feeling afraid, okay? And I literally just heard, don't be afraid, okay? I feel like there are people who don't get readings because they're afraid. Don't be afraid. I don't know why. Don't be afraid in general, but like that's sort of a message that I heard as well. I used to be one of those people. All right, so sorry. Taurus, that's right. So with this 9 of Clubs, okay, it says, it is well to have and as many holds upon happiness as possible. Hold on. It is well to have and as many holds upon happiness as possible. Interesting. Anyway, I was just saying that, so that 9 of Wands, again, it has sort of this connotation of fear, but the Sun is the happiest card in the deck. So it's almost like, you know, I literally heard that, like, don't worry, be happy, right? It's like, it's a choice, right? It's how you choose to view things, right? Okay, Gemini, y'all have the 7 of Clubs, okay, or 7 of Fire, 7 of Wands. This is about, you know, this is the know thyself card. It's about setting boundaries. It's about standing up for yourself. It's about doing what you know is right. So yeah, gotta leave that one there. Cancer, y'all have lots of fire energy showing up. Maybe it's because we're slowly approaching Sag season. Well, maybe not even slowly. How is Scorpio season almost all the way over? That's weird. Okay, so who are we on here? That was Gemini. Cancer. So y'all have the Jack of Clubs. Okay, so Knight of Wands energy. This is about, you know, I'm hearing, okay, because so Saturn just went direct, okay, in Pisces. Go figure. And I'm hearing that this is about like staying the course, like following something through, okay? There's like an energy of like making an effort or like persistent stick-to-itiveness, not giving up basically, okay? Cancer. Leos, y'all have the Queen of Spades, Queen of Swords, air energy, okay? This could definitely be talking about someone around you, Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius. It could also talk about like you just sort of being in a very, you know, logical, decisive kind of state of mind here, okay? I am also getting a little bit of harsh communication. So whether that's someone towards you or maybe you towards someone else, again, keep in mind, it could be an air sign, or, you know, if it's you, okay, especially with like Mercury retrograde approaching, like, you know, think before you speak, right? So that was Leo. Virgo, y'all have the Chariot, 7 of Swords, 7 of Spades here, okay? This could talk about sort of moving away or moving on from something. Sometimes it talks about literal travel or movement, but I get that this may be more so like moving away from a person. Could also be an air sign as far as you're concerned. And finally, Libras, y'all have the 8 of Wands, 8 of Clubs, fire energy. This is lots of messages, communications, could be spiritual, could be, you know, just a lot happening, a lot of activity, a lot of things that you're needing to coordinate. So yeah, I hope these readings helped. If so, stick around for whenever I get around to posting the next one, and or book your own reading. And thank you. Bye.